from the league phase coming up. And every reason to believe this will be a compelling contest. Two teams with quality in their ranks, but it's anyone's guess who will come out on top. Stay with us here on EA TV for every kick of the ball. The stage is set and the players are just about ready here in Manchester. We're at the home of City this evening. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And there's always that tingling feeling on match day 1 in the Champions League. It is Manchester City facing Galatasaray.
Well, I'm looking forward to this one. It's so important that you get off to a good start. So let's hope both sides go for the win here and we get an exciting match.
And here's the Manchester City lineup.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with two out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
And the starting 11 for Galatasaray. Uğurcan Çakır is the goalkeeper. Lucas Torreira plays with Mario Lemina in the centre of midfield. And the striker today is Victor Osimhen. And away we go, the first half of this game. Agun. High quality defending. Ryan Ait Nouri. Can they set up a chance? Lucas Torreira now. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Reinders. Nouri. Phil Foden now. City pushing forward with options available. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And he has options available. Opportunity! And what a beginning to and there it is! A goal! I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
The keeper can't do much more, can he? That was an excellent save to start with.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Doku. On to Reinders. Jeremy Doku. Given away by City. He's in here. Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot in the end.
Yeah, there was plenty of power, but not on target, I'm afraid.
Holland. On to Reinders. Phil Foden. Ryan Ait-Nouri. O'Reilly. Nouri. Phil Foden now. Nicely timed tackle. Yilmaz. Can't give him too much space. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept.
Yeah, that really did stop the move in its tracks.
Holland. Yunus Agun. City did well to win it back. Doku. Phil Foden now. Nouri. Reinders. Ryan Ait-Nouri. On to Reinders. City move it forward with purpose. Reinders. Ryan Ait-Nouri. Now with Reinders. And teammates to play it to. Well, good idea. Surely the equaliser. And the problem not completely solved. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Yilmaz. Here's Lemina. O'Reilly. Doku. Phil Foden now. And the clearance there means a corner.
Yeah, no nonsense defending there.
So the corner played into the box. Yilmaz. Here's Lemina. Victor Osimhen. Torreira. Shalai. Here's Lemina. Agun. Lucas Torreira now. Bardacci. Torreira. Attractive build-up. And playing it through. And offside it is. Lewis. Now with Reinders. Reinders. Phil Foden now. On to Reinders. Cherki. Reinders. In search of an equaliser. Can he play it in? Well, a textbook interception. Lewis. Phil Foden now. Ryan Ait Nouri. Phil Foden. It's a promising City move. Could cross it in here. Oh, useful ball. Well, a vital interception to snuff out the danger.
Yeah, positioning spot on there.
Yilmaz. That's a good-looking pass. Well, a touch too heavy there. Sané. And a goal to increase their advantage. It's a 2-goal lead now.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Lemina. Lucas Torreira now. Perfectly positioned to take it away.
Yeah, he really did anticipate where that ball was going.
Cherki. Reinders. Phil Foden now. Confident play. That's a good ball. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Davinson Sanchez. Bardacci. Here's Lemina. Now with Agun. Lemina. Torreira. Here's Lemina. And on to Osimhen. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Lemina. Bardacci. And so the half-time whistle is sounded here in Manchester. The thing about Victor Osimhen is he's consistently difficult to stop, and that's been the case in this match so far.
Well, I think he's been outstanding so far. He's looked a constant threat and he's scored a very good goal. What a player he is.
Back in business, and no sugarcoating it. There was a big gulf between them in the first half. Will we see a response from City in the second? Foden. Cherki. Now with Reinders. Nouri. Jeremy Doku. On to Reinders. Well, that's a tall order as they try to pull one back, but the passing game might help. Well, trying to take their time, but not enough care on the ball. Yilmaz. Bardakci. It's with Davinson Sanchez. Roland Shalai. Abdulkarim Bardakci. Davinson Sanchez. Lemina. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Foden. Now with Reinders. Now a potentially dangerous position for City. Good distribution. Ryan Cherki. Phil Foden now. Looking for the final pass. Can he get one back? And that will be a penalty. And they're making a change. This to pull one back. And he slots it home with confidence.
Here it is again, and it can be a risky penalty. He hits it straight down the middle. The goalkeeper goes one way, the ball goes through the middle. Excellent finish. Well, as you can see from his reaction, his team have just lost their way here, and he's not happy, is he?
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Lemina. Lucas Torreira now. Torreira. Bardakci. Now with Sara. Determined defending. Lewis. Ryan Cherki. Now with Reinders. O'Reilly. City moving the ball forwards. What can they do from here? Oh, what an opportunity. Oh, it looked as though he might be through. Not so. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Lewis. Cherki. Foden. Moving the ball really well here.
Well, they're just waiting for the right moment here.
Ryan Cherki. The cross is on. Delivered into the area here. City need a boost. Will they get one from this corner? A change in the offing for City. And played short. Cross fired over. Well, able to survive that attacking push. And it's been given as a penalty. Chance to even things up here. Oh, not what he wanted to do. Off the bar.
Well, I actually think he went high on purpose, but he's overdone it.
Jacobs. Lemina. Abdulkarim Bardakci. Here's Lemina. Torreira. Jacobs. Ismail Jacobs. Nicely timed tackle. Foden. Jeremy Doku. Phil Foden now. And easily intercepted. Roland Shalai. They want another goal.
Yeah, but they need to make it count.
Could be dangerous. And now with Osimhen. Torreira. On to Sara. Might lead to a chance. Oh, he's through here. Now opening things up. Well, they tried to keep the move going. Could be a chance to break. Reinders. On to Haaland. Well, the threat could be there. There's still an issue here. A quarter of an hour remaining here. And nice vision.
Yeah, really good vision there.
Crossed into the penalty area. Well, it did look promising for a bit. Torreira. Here's Lemina. Sané. Looking for the final pass. Leroy Sané. Torreira. Osimhen. And a precise challenge just when it was required.
Well, if these City players aren't inspired now, they never will be. These fans have been brilliant.
Sloppy in possession from City. Shalai. Now with Sara. Victor Osimhen. Lucas Torreira now. Lemina. On to Sara. Here's Lemina. Now this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Really good build-up, but no end product. Well, there's still scope for late drama here. 5 minutes left, and just one goal between the sides. Ismail Jacobs. And unable to keep possession. Nouri. Jeremy Doku. Promising pass. Chasing this game, Manchester City, with time running out. Mamouche. Ryan Ait Nouri. Jeremy Doku. Nouri. On to Reinders. Doku. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Gabriel Sara. Possibilities for them to counter. Jacobs. Lemina. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end. So full-time it is, and a morale-boosting 3 points on the board to begin their European campaign.
Yeah, that's a good win and a vital 3 points. Another win next time out, and they'll be in a great position.
Already no complaints whatsoever about his performance in this game.
Yeah, I think the only thing you could question, could he have been a touch more clinical in front of goal? Maybe should have had 2 or 3 today. Regardless of that, it was a good performance and a great result.